It wasn't until I bought this Scream figure that I realized why Ghostface does what he does. The man is bald. Hello Sydneys, thanks so much for clicking on another Scream update here. My name is Chris. If you guys have been watching the latest Scream updates or the side flick I did just the other day, you'll know that Scream 5 is currently gearing up for production as of right now, and it's also the reason why we've been getting so many updates on Scream 5. Since cameras have finally started rolling on this thing, of course details are gonna come out about it. What we're gonna be talking about today is one of the first interviews with one of the main characters of the movie, Jenna Ortega, slipping some details about Scream 5. Along with talking about some of the reports that say Selena Gomez is part of this Scream 5 movie and most likely is the opening stab. But I'm gonna need you Scream fans to leave me your opinions down below. How do you feel of everything we're gonna discuss here today? It's been 9 years since we got a Scream movie on the big screen, and who would have thought we would actually be getting this 5th film that is currently filming right now in the middle of a pandemic? Like, they really want to give us this movie, man. Thank you. As a quick shameless plug, I just want to go ahead and thank all you who purchased the new Scream parody t-shirts on the channel store. It's good to know that Ghostface hates scam likely calls as much as we do. But if you can't purchase a t-shirt, I understand. At least go ahead and stab that like button to let me know to keep making Scream 5 updates. Thanks to friend of the channel, Critical Overload. I appreciate you for bringing this to my attention, man. The guy also makes a lot of horror updates. But he brought to my attention a call sheet for Scream 5 that gives us what seems to be the official names for these characters. Now you guys know, if you've been following along with the Scream 5 updates that I have here on my channel, and if you haven't, don't worry, I got a playlist for you. We already know the character descriptions for these new people that'll be joining the cast, but because these were leaked to us so early in production, we didn't know if they were going to keep the exact same names that they were given to us. Thanks to this call sheet that landed online for the town where Scream 5 is currently shooting, they are in need of some stand-ins for the film. Now, stand-ins for movies are usually the people who literally just stand there. They're usually people who look a lot like the actors that they're supposed to be standing in for, so not necessarily stunt doubles. They're not going to be jumping around doing backflips or falling down the stairs. You know, sometimes you have those shots where a character is talking over the shoulder of another character. A lot of the times in Hollywood, that isn't the actual shoulder of the celebrity you know, and instead it's just a stand-in because the celebrity is too busy getting a spa day or has some other business to take care of. So we have our familiar people that we know, Gail and Dewey, which giving a description of what their stand-ins need to look like. But some of the newer people we have here are Sam, Richie, Amber, Wes, Mindy, and Chad, based off these stand-ins that they need. I didn't even notice this at first, but thanks to Critical Overlord, he pointed out that the first letter still matches with the character descriptions we were given. So right here, what you're looking at is the actors and the descriptions from our best guess. We have Melissa Barrera's character looking like her name is changing from Sarah to Sam, Ryan to Richie, Annie to Amber, Will to Wes, Maud to Mindy, Claude to Chad. And I know some people are thinking this is a coincidence or that I'm making it up. No, if you go to the talent agency for some of these actors, on the talent agency page, they had the name match up with the faces of the actors. So for like Dylan Minette's character, we assume from his character description, which playing the shy, nerdy kid for Scream 5, he would be Will, and now it's confirmed here he is now Wes. What I do wonder if it's a coincidence is that this character is named Wes, and if he's gonna be an homage to Wes Craven, the director of the past 4 Scream movies who did pass away. I mean, Wes Craven did have a cameo in the first Scream movie where he was playing the janitor Fred as a reference to Freddy Krueger, a character he created. This to me kind of lets me know that Dylan Minette's character is probably going to survive this 5th film, as he's going to be the tribute to Wes Craven. But again, that could be the coincidence, but the character name's changing, doesn't look like it's not. I just wanted to keep you Scream fans in the loop. But okay, getting to the actual interview with Jenna Ortega and the details she let slip for Scream 5. This was an interview that was done by Entertainment Tonight. They posted the video up on YouTube. Good luck to anybody who can find my comment in the comment section of that video. But in this interview, she talked a lot about her career, Scream 5, Season 3 of You, and also the rumors about Selena Gomez being in Scream 5. Alright, so a couple of things to note here from that interview that really get me excited. One, not only that this is the final confirmation that yes, they are on the set for Scream 5 and they are currently making this movie. Hopefully nobody gets sick. I like to imagine that whenever they're not filming and they have to do their social distancing, every one of them is wearing a ghost face mask as a protocol. that's the way to do it. But from there, she was really sneaky to avoid the question about what her character is gonna be like in Scream 5. Based on what we heard so far, the description we have for her name is Teresa. But again, like I showed you guys earlier in this video, they could be changing that name, so probably something with a T, whether it be Tina, Tamara, Tammy. But for now, we're just gonna call her Teresa. She's gonna be one of the main characters of this movie, the little sister for Melissa Barrera's character, who is angry at her older sister for leaving her behind because of some traumatic stuff happening to them in their life. Jenna Ortega's character feels real resentment and anger towards her sister for abandoning her and then just deciding to come back whenever Ghostface shows up to her town. Almost like, no, you didn't want to save the day back then. How do you want to save the day now just because there's a guy running around in a Halloween costume? Along with that, I love how everything is being hush-hush, kept a secret for Scream 5 because I do not want anything leaked out about this movie. I know I do a lot of leaks here on the channel, but trust me, if they leaked out the entire script for Scream 5 or we found out who Ghostface is going to be in the movie, I ain't making a video on that, okay? I want to be surprised. I want to go in ready for that mystery, trying to put on my best little detective hat on and going, all right, which one of y'all's Ghostface? So it's kind of funny that she can't even talk to her fellow co-stars in this movie about, like, can you believe that you're gonna be Ghostface by the end? Because, like she said, not everybody knows the entire script. And I bet you only the legacy characters like Neve Campbell, David Arquette, and Courtney Cox know the entire movie just because they've earned that right from being in all 4 films. Everybody else probably has a different ending, and it's just a way to protect them from that leaking out. She also mentions that this 5th film will feel like it belongs with the previous 4, so far as to there's even going to be nostalgic references, that she really praises the script, which that's what I'm happy to hear about in a Scream movie, because that's what we need for a relaunch and to get new audiences excited for this character. The one thing I am hoping for with Scream 5 is they change the cinematography, because I do love me Scream 4, but one thing I hated about that movie was the look of it. I did not like the little blurry sunshine aesthetic to it. Wes Craven later admitted in interviews that that was done on purpose so that the movie could look like it was a new reboot, which was like the whole theme of that movie. But I don't know, I really like the way the other Scream movies look, where it was dark, almost gritty like. I hope they bring back that type of cinematography for the 5th film and not stick with the cinematography of the 4th Scream movie. But yes, addressing finally the Selena Gomez rumor, she was asked flat out, is she part of the movie? And of course she's not going to say yes. If she wants to keep her job on Scream 5, she's not going to admit to that either way. But if you're confused as to where these rumors started or how this all happened, it happened a few weeks back after Courtney Cox was announced to be part of Scream 5. A lot of Scream fans went ahead and noticed that everyone who was an official cast member for Scream 5 went ahead and followed Selena Gomez on Instagram, which that's not even big or exciting to me, so that's why I never even reported on it. But the big clue that we got was that Courtney Cox commented on Selena Gomez's Instagram post saying, I can't wait to meet you. And I don't know about you, but I can't think of a scenario in the world where Courtney Cox and Selena Gomez have to meet each other for some sort of project. But still, at the time, I didn't want to make a video about it because I was like, this is just based on Instagram followers and one comment on an Instagram post. It doesn't really mean anything. But then things got interesting when Courtney Cox out of nowhere deleted her comment on that Instagram post saying that she wanted to meet her. Unless there's some beef between them, I think a studio head went and told Courtney Cox, don't be giving away the secrets here. And now that a reporting agency like Entertainment Tonight that is legit and official is also hearing these rumors, I think it's pretty much a done deal that Selena Gomez has some sort of part in Scream 5. There's just too many clues to ignore now that she has some sort of role in this movie. And as a Scream fan, this most likely means Selena Gomez is gonna be the opening scene for Scream 5. Now, I have a lot of thoughts about this. One, if Selena Gomez is a part of this, you know what? Why not? I think Selena Gomez is a fine enough actress. I've seen her in a couple of movies, and whenever she's in them, I think she does the job just fine. She's also a big name that would get a lot of people to come see the movie, and that's kind of the whole point of the opening scene, is to draw in a huge star, but only for a few minutes in the movie because they can't afford her for the entire film. Same thing they did with Drew Barrymore with the original Scream. She was a big star, and they tricked people by thinking she was a leading lady, only to be surprised when she was gone like 10 minutes into that film. My dilemma is more about the opening scene in general, because I think Scream movies are starting to become formulaic, to where it feels like you pretty much know where they're headed. And I think as a relaunch and trying to refresh this thing, you gotta do something different. How about we have an opening scene where for the first time the audience members who are fans of Scream know, oh, these people are going to be axed off, so my suspense really isn't there anymore because I know within 10 minutes they're gonna all have knives to their throats. Be different and let them survive. I know there's a lot of people out there that probably already made the comments in the comment section, oh, make Neve Campbell or Dewey or Gale the opening scene. It's like the same people who hated the opening for Terminator Dark Fate because of what they did to John Connor are the same people who are like, make Sydney the opening scene. I don't know about you, but if that's how you open up Scream 5, I'm gonna be in a bad mood the rest of that movie and be like, why would you do my girl Sydney like that? You know what I mean? Do something different. Because whatever faces we see at the opening shot for Scream 5, we're like, all right, you're going to have a knife to your back in a second. Let me eat this popcorn real quick. But that is just all the updates we have currently right now with Scream 5. Let me know your guys' opinions with everything going on with this horror movie. I'm really excited for it. Scream is one of my favorite horror franchises. That's why I'll continue to make updates. And we're only going to get more as this film is shooting. And then it'll be complete silence until January of 2022. Don't forget to check out the merch in the description. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.